You ever wish life was different than what it is right now? Like you were somewhere else? Or have regrets on what you didn't do or should have done, and just think that, oh, if I just did that, things would be better. If I had just got to where I want to be, things would be better. I definitely have. And I'm reading this book that's putting things into perspective. This one hits a part of me that questions deeply of like, oh, what if? What if things were different? What if I chose this instead of that? Realizing we have so many different options in life, and the only thing separating us from that life is the choices we make. And they're often way smaller than we think. They can lead us to these different lives. And this book plays that picture. It's this girl who goes into this moment and she realizes there's numerous different lives she could live, but when she gets to experience those different lives, she realizes the grass is always greener on the other side. In one life, although she's living this crazy fantasy of being an Olympic swimmer, her dad is dead in this life because of things that had changed. Or her dad isn't dead in this life due to the things that have changed. And she says this that just really sums it up. It's easy to imagine there are easier paths, realizing something for the first time, but maybe there are no easy paths. There are just paths. In one life, I might be married. In another, I might be working in a shop. I might have said yes to the cute guy who asked me for coffee. In another, I might be researching glaciers in the Arctic Circle. In another, I might be an Olympic swimming champion. Who knows? Every second of every day, we are entering a new universe, and we spend so much time wishing our lives were different, comparing ourselves to other people and to other versions of ourselves, when really most lives contain degrees of good and degrees of bad. There are patterns to life, rhythms. It's so easy, while trapped in just one life, to imagine the times of sadness or tragedy or failure or fear as a result of that particular existence. That is a byproduct of living a certain way rather than simply living. I mean, it would have made things a lot easier if we understood there was no way of living that can immunize you against sadness, and that sadness is intrinsically part of the fabric of happiness. You can't have one without the other. Of course, they come into different degrees and quantities, but there is no life where you can be in a state of sheer happiness forever. And imagining that there is just breeds more unhappiness in the life you are in. So when we're picturing these other lives and the grass is always greener on the other side, just know that there's so many other factors in those lives that may be completely different than where you're at right now, but you will suffer more in the one you're in, thinking the others will always be better than where you're at right now.